Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're zeroing in on the teaser for Predator Badlands.
Yeah, just that short clip.
Exactly. And our goal, really, is to see what we can pull from just those, 3 lines of dialogue?
Mm-hmm. It's surprising what you can sometimes get from so little, like cracking a code.
Okay, so let's dive right in. First line, I didn't think you survived.
Wow. Yeah, straight into it. That tells you immediately there's history.
Serious history, right. Someone was basically presumed dead.
Totally. Makes you wonder what that first encounter was like. A mission, a previous predator hunt gone wrong.
Could be anything, really.
Yeah.
But the fact they did survive and someone is surprised,
Yeah.
that feels important.
It really does. It's not just, oh, you're back. It's, you survived that. Suggests the original threat was huge, maybe not even resolved.
Unresolved danger. I like that. Okay, line 2 then. You're hunting something.
Right. So now the perspective shifts. Our survivor, the one presumed dead, is now the hunter.
It kind of flips the usual script, at least initially.
It does. And it ties right into that classic predator vibe, you know? The hunt. But this time, maybe the human is initiating.
And the location, mentioned the Badlands. Harsh terrain.
Oh, yeah. Desolate, deserted, perfect place for isolation, high stakes, no backup coming.
Classic predator environment, really. So the something they're hunting,
Mm.
it's got to be a predator.
Well, that's the obvious assumption given the franchise, but just calling it something? It adds a little mystery, doesn't it? Just for a second.
Keeps you guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
Until the third line hits.
Uh-huh. The real punchline.
That can't be killed.
And boom, stakes just went through the roof.
Seriously. What does that even mean in this context? Can't be killed.
Well, it suggests this isn't your standard predator. Something's different, more dangerous.
Like evolved,
Yeah.
genetically messed with, maybe some kind of hybrid.
Could be any of those. The implication is clear, though. Conventional tactics, standard weapons, probably useless.
Right. So you got this incredibly deadly hunter, already top of the food chain, and now it's
Oh,
indestructible.
or perceived that way, at least. Raises the threat level massively. Makes you wonder how our protagonist even stands a chance.
Trapped in the Badlands, facing something that shrugs off attacks. It's pure survival horror territory now.
Exactly. High-intensity survival sci-fi. If you can't kill it conventionally, how do you stop it?
Maybe that past experience comes into play. The fact they survived before.
Has to, right?
Right.
Understanding the enemy, finding a weakness nobody else saw. That feels like the only path.
So piecing it all together from just these fragments.
Yeah.
We've got a hardened survivor.
Someone who's stared down death, likely dealt with a predator before,
Now they're actively hunting. Not just being hunted, but the target.
is described as this unstoppable, unkillable force. An upgraded predator, maybe?
All playing out in the unforgiving Badlands. It's the familiar setup, but like amplified,
Right.
dialed way up.
Absolutely. Those 3 lines paint a pretty intense picture. High stakes, evolved threat, desperate survival.
It's amazing how much they packed in. So thinking about this, here's something for you to chew on. If a predator truly seems unkillable, what kind of specific evolution or tech could actually make it feel that way? And beyond just running or hiding, what unconventional strategy could someone possibly use against that kind of power?
That's the core question, isn't it? Makes you think.
Definitely. Something to consider until our next deep dive.